Back this week with an update, and here it is. So we'll start with the end of the first marking period. So grades are pretty much finalized for the first marking period, which you see in Power School or on the Schoology grade book is pretty much consistent with what you'll see on the report card. Things might change slightly here as I finalize within the next day, but pretty much solidified there. This is where this course is unique, and I hate to share this information prior, just because I think it leads to even more procrastination from some students. I'll be sharing this with students as well, but I wanted to let you kind of in on the same information here as we get moving. So, in the first marking period, we basically had from the click here to get started all the way down to potentially this extra credit opportunity. So those folders all within had to be completed for the first marking period. Once all that is completed, now as we're in the second marking period, there's going to be modules 5 all the way down through 9 and this extra credit. Talk more about that later. Here's where it gets a little crazy. If students didn't get the whole way through the first marking period information, let's say they only got through module 2, they will not have access to module 5 yet. Instead, they have to go back to the first marking period information and finish everything that's here. So they'd have to go through module 3, module 4, and then they'd have the availability of module 5 opening up. And the reason that we do this is we're an approved driver ed program through the state. And for students to be able to be eligible to receive a potential reduction in insurance, they have to complete everything within the course. So a better way to think about this course is instead of it being a marking period based system, it truly is a semester based grading program. Now, again, if students only got through module 2, they would see the missings and there'd be zeros in place here, and they would probably have a failing grade. I have the ability, once the second marking period is rolling along here, to go back and put in the grades for those modules that were completed. I do not take off points still. They still have the opportunity to earn full credit. At the end of the second marking period, I have the ability to go back and change the marking period 1 grade that would be on the report card to whatever it is that they truly earned if they made it up. I wanted to give you a little example of what this might look like. So this is a student here that did not complete everything. Their quarter 1 grade is a 42%. And if you look here, there's a bunch of missings. On the report card, they'd see this. However, if they go back and they complete all these things and then continue on through the module 5 through 9 for the second marking period, they'll be graded on all those items, and again, they won't lose points. All right. So I know this is a unique situation for most people. This isn't the way that a traditional course is run. Again, it's something that has to be done in order for students to be eligible for that insurance reduction. I'll talk a lot more about insurance at the end of the marking period, the second marking period, to kind of familiarize yourself with some of the things that you might see there. But I wanted to get that out there. A lot of students did not finish everything for the first semester, or for the first marking period, I'm sorry. They have to finish it, then they'll be able to move on. If you have questions about this, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, let me know. I'll come back probably next week with some information regarding this module 5, and then we'll kind of proceed through there. So again, all work from module or marking period 1 has to be completed before they can see marking period 2. And I know it's confusing. It's what we have to do to kind of get through here, though. Hope you all have a great week. And if you have questions, like I said, please feel free to message me. Take care.